What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Man-Made Thoughts, and this is my review synopsis take on excellence number two. Anyway, this issue is a lot to unpack in this issue. Number one, this is the overseer. He does not look like that in the book. Actually, he does, with the exception that the fact that his eyes are not orange, they are actually blue. Um, Take that for what you will. So we get into this. We've got the rules that we still established, the four walls, and we pick up not exactly where the last book left off because this is at a different time. This actually takes place. The book jumps around a lot with time, even in the first issue. But basically, he's 15 at this point, and this is actually towards the end of the book right here. So if you cut out the middle part and you take this and the last like 4 pages of the book or something like that, then you actually get to the actual proper time frame and actually what's happening right here. And so basically, this is when we find out Gigi is in the hospital, and he's trying to talk to his dad like, hey, we need to go get these healing magics. We need to go and do whatever we can to save Gigi's life. And are you with me? And he's pretty much like, no, I'm not with you. Because here's the thing. They've had a tumultuous relationship, and he's put another kid, Aaron, over him because Aaron was just like a prodigy with this magic and everything like that. So he tended more towards him than his own son because he wasn't developing with his magic and abilities and everything. So this is why this piece of dialogue right here is important. Me and you, we had a good day today. I got to watch you become a patron, Spencer. It was a good day. Be ashamed to ruin that. And so, like, that's the best conversation they've had. It's, he now has the ability to, like, reckon or reason. I won't say since he was ever a kid because, his dad was talking to him, trying to impart wisdom to him when he was a child. But now that he's, a patron now and all this stuff, he thought that they might have something in common. So they actually hugged each other for the first time, in his life that he remembers. So Spencer is pretty much like, you're a coward. You're afraid of the ages. And his dad is like, look, if you do what I think that you're going to do, which is try to break in, go steal those healing spells and use it on undeserving is your own people, then what's going to happen is it's going to be a bad day for both of them. Because not only is Raymond going to get in trouble, but so is Spencer. Spencer's going to have to deal with the consequences of his actions. And we find out maybe that has already happened before with Raymond just being an impulsive young person. So we get some little bits of character interaction between when Spencer was young and his dad showing him the ages and everything like that. So he ends up bumping into Aaron, and Aaron's there like, hey man, I just want to come talk to you because I heard that Gigi was feeling bad. I heard everything. If you ever need somebody to talk to. And he's pretty much like, look, you ain't my brother. And you ain't never gonna be my brother. And I don't care what my daddy say because I'm not gonna ever see you like a brother. So why don't you stay away from me and my family? Like I said, he's harboring all this anger for Aaron. So anger is like, well then, forget I ever said anything to you then. Because you seem like you got it all figured out then, little bro. And he's like, yeah, I do got it all figured out, but he don't, and he regrets it in his own monologue puzzle. And he's even saying, the stuff that I said to Aaron, that wasn't even called for, man. It just wasn't even right. So anyway, he hatches this plan that he's going to steal a wand from a high-level mage. And so the purple ones are high-level dudes. I'm skipping the pages. Purple ones are high-level dudes. He ends up knocking them out, and you can't touch another wizard's wand. Or mage, patron, whatever you want to call it. You cannot touch their wand. It'll cause bad things to happen. And we're going to find out what those bad things are in a later issue. So anyway, we fast forward till now. As you can see, only those deserving. And look, white woman, white man. You. So what this is saying is the undeserving are black people. They're anybody who's not white. Black people, when they become patrons, they have to protect white people, sometimes white women, but mostly the white dude. I'm sorry, this isn't me being woke or whatever. This is just me just stating the lore of the book. If you don't like it, too bad. So anyway, we get to now, which is actually back in the beginning of the book where we left off. They're in the desert. Aaron's there to make sure that he don't do anything stupid because Raymond has told Aaron to go out and look out for Spencer because he knows how impulsive and rash that Spencer can be. So what happens is they end up getting caught by the overseer. The overseer is putting that hurt on Spencer, or not Spencer, but Aaron, because he didn't stop Spencer from doing anything. So basically it's kind of like a my brother's keeper type of thing. And he ends up like just fighting them, just laying waste to both of them. And then what he does is he strips Spencer of his magic ability. And Spencer is like, look, man, I need my magic. Like, I need you to give me my powers back because it's the only way that my dad will love me if I have my abilities. Because he could have walked away from all this. He put him in a jail cell, and if you haven't known, this is pretty much like a whole big analogy for white supremacy. He's in a white hood with blue eyes. I know, they call them blue-eyed devils. That was a term from, way back with segregation and that sort of thing. And so, he takes away the one thing that makes him good. The one thing that, like, separates Spencer from just, like, average, like, regular black dude is the fact that he has a name. He's been given, like, everything that he has. Everything has been, like, a privilege of him. So he's got privilege. He was born with privilege. We'll find out that Aaron never had privilege. This is why Mr. Dale's Raymond took so kindly to Aaron, because Aaron he didn't have the same upbringing, but he was just a natural prodigy at this stuff. But Spencer, he wasn't very good at magic and stuff, but everything that he had was handed to him. So he comes off as like an entitled, spoiled brat. But he's just trying to win the affection of his dad, and so he needs this magic from the white dude, the overseer. Overseer makes sure that anybody who steps out of line, whether you steal, whether you kill another person, you commit crimes, felonies, whatever, they're going to put you back in your place. And he's going to let you know that this is your place. He even calls him boy, He calls him boy, at this. And that would have been fighting words and all this stuff. So he says, like father, like son. So it's kind of like saying, this has happened to your dad before you. Like, he tried to do the same exact thing for some other person, and now it's you. This Dale's line, I'm tired of dealing with y'all because y'all keep on acting like this. I gave you y'all powers, and then y'all want to get all uppity. See, that's like I said, this book has a lot to unpack in it. A lot to unpack. And then we go fast forward to 4 years in the future when he's 19, and he's taking the fight to the overseer again. And he's like, you remember what I promised you? Because back then, he told him this. He said, I don't ever want to have this conversation with you again, Spencer Dales. You raise your wand at me again, and I will end you. I will end your world. I will end the world of your famous family. I will erase your line from existence without a hint of regret. And I'll probably get off in court. But anyway, so he says, do you remember what I told you back then? And he's like, nah, man, remind me. And that was Excellence issue 2. Once again, another solid work. Lot to unpack. It might mean something different to you than it might mean to me because we all come from different things. And they actually do a really, really, really great breakdown in the letters section. Khary Rudolph, he actually has a really good speech in there that tells you why they do what they do and why this book is for everybody. At first, I wasn't really sold on it. But then when I read that, I was just like, this ain't the passion project. This is literally like him he's living it. Like, both of them are living this story and all this stuff. Like, they believe in what they're doing. They're trying to, like, make something happen. They're really, they care about what they're doing. So anyway, If you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are subscribed, hit the bell notification to get all the videos as they upload. My name is Cortez, and I will see y'all later. Peace out.